Yes, Tommy, so it's not just playing twice in one day, but it's playing in these kind of conditions. How are you prepared to do that?
Well, I mean, maybe I still got a little bit more lucky. I mean, number one, first of all, happy to win the match, to have the chance to play another match. That's number one. And number two is some of the guys actually have to play 2 full matches today, where I just had to play a set. You know, either Tim and me had to play a set in another match, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And we got to start pretty late during the day, so hopefully the rain will stay clear and we can all finish the matches late tonight, and we'll be back on schedule.
And just a quick follow-up on that. You talked about getting to bed 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Does it take you a few hours to wind down after a match?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, basically. By the time you get out of here, 11:30, get back to the hotel, eat something, still get some treatments, it's, next thing you know, it's 2, and then you lie down and you're supposed to sleep until the body and the mind sort of get back down to get a little tired, because you're still out of adrenaline, you still try to be awake and fresh, in case you do play. And I think we left the court maybe around 11:30 p.m. last night, so, but until that time you're still sort of, hyped up and stuff, so it takes a little bit of time.
Last 2 questions, please.
Thank you. Tommy, I've been coming to Citi Open long before it was Citi Open, and so have you. I noticed the crowd always seems to love you in DC. You're a big favorite. What do you take from that?
Listen, it's great, I'm at the end of my career, so I enjoy it much more than 10 years ago. You don't really understand it so much because you keep thinking I'm going to come back and play, but now that I know that the end is near, I really enjoy it and I appreciate it, and I'm happy to have fans supporting me, and I'll try my best to make them happy and play some good tennis, and for myself try to win.
Last question, please.
Also building on your veteran status, you've been around for a while. Have you noticed a change or any shifts in terms of how the tennis community is talking about or dealing with the doping issues and the prevention, testing, and that kind of thing? Have you noticed any differences in recent years?
Well, I mean, it's always such a tough thing to talk about, really. I mean, you want to make sure everything is clean. You want to make sure this is a clean sport, and you want to be tested as much as possible, which I'm all for. Urine, blood, whatever it is, do whatever you need to do in order to find out if I'm taking something or not. I got no problem with that. So it's it's a subject, I think, or it's our sport has been very clean over many years in some ways. I think it's sort of like a real something to look for in sports in general. If you look at other sports, how many things are going on there. So it's a tough subject to deal with, but obviously recently we've heard a couple of players, who knows what's going on there. I don't know if they're going to go in court or if lawyers are involved. Who knows? I mean, we've had a few issues in the past, so we'll see what happens.
Thank you very much.